A geometric progression GP acts 5 terms. Its common ratios and last terms are 2 and 32 respectively. If the first and the last terms of the GP are the same as that of arithmetic progression AP, whose common difference is 3, find the number of terms in AP. If you are to solve this, it means in GP, the number of terms is, say, as a 5 terms, 5 terms. In the number of terms, we have 5 times. So, and the last term of the GP is 32, which the formula for last time is ARN minus 1, and the common ratio of the GP is 2. So we just substitute to this formula. We say the 32 is equal to the first time is unknown, the common ratio is 2, the n is 5 minus 1. So which you have at 32 is equal to, you're able to see that this is 2 raised to the power 4, a dot. So to give you a times 2 raised to the power 4, making 32 is equal to a times 16. So which can also be written as 16a is equal to 32. So a can give us 32 over 16. A equal to 2. But the question still continuing to say is that it says if the first and the last terms of the GP are same as of the arithmetic progression, whose common difference is 3. Find the number of terms in the AP. Since I have said, recall that in GP, the first time is 2 and the last time is 32. In AP, according to the explanation of the question, the first time is also 2 and the last time is 32, while the common difference is 3. In a way to now find according to the questions, it said, whose common difference is 3? Find the number of terms in the AP. So if you are now to find the number of terms in the AP, recall that the Tn is equal to last term is equal to a plus n minus 1 bracket d. And you know the last time to be 32, and the first time is 2 plus number of times which you don't know, n minus 3. So the common difference is 3. So we have 32 minus 2 is equal to n minus 1 onto 2, making 30 is equal to n minus 1 bracket 3. So divide both sides by 3. We have 30 over 3 is equal to n minus 1 on 3 over 3. This will cancel this. This will cancel this, making 10 is equal to n minus 1. N minus 1 can also be 10. Therefore, n is equal to 10 plus 1. N is equal to 11 terms. That is the solution for that. Mr. Ade borrows on monthly basis in the following sequence: 530, 545, 560. Calculate the total debt in a year. If you are to find the total debt, the first thing you have to find is the first term. the first times of amount of Mr. Ade borrows. The first time is 530. And the common difference can be in two forms. You either have 545 minus 530 or 560 minus 545. So the common difference is 15. So let's say the common difference is 15 naira. A monthly basis, that is the amount it borrows. Now, if you are not to find the debt in a year, it means the number of terms is n, which is equal to 12. So in a way to now calculate the total debt, that is the sum of the debt he has borrowed in a year. So therefore, you back to the formula to have Sn is equal to n over 2, 2a plus n minus 1 bracket d. We are able to get the common difference, the number of terms, the first time. So x of 12 is equal to 12 over 2 onto 2 into 530, which is the first time, plus 12 minus 1 plus 12 minus 1. The common difference is 15. You close the bracket. So the sum in a year will now be 6 onto 6. By the time you multiply the 2 times 530, will give you 1060 plus 11 bracket 15 bracket close, which will be 6 onto 60 plus 165, which will be 6 onto 1225. So by the time you multiply, you have 6 times 1225 will give you 7,350 by the time you multiply it. So the sum in a year, the sum of the debt in a year is equal to 7,350 according to the formula used. Question 7 say, given the sequence -8, -4, -2, determine the 10 terms of the sequence. If you're able to study this sequence, you discover that they have something in common, which we can call a common ratio. How could we get the common ratio? You can say the common ratio is equal to -4 over -8 or -2 over -4, whereby the common ratio is 1 over 2. If the common ratio is 1 over 2 and we're able to see that the first time is -8, the question answer is that find the 10 terms. So this since you're able to have the common ratio and the first time, it means this is GP. Now, if this is GP and you are to find the 10 terms, you go to the number of terms formula, the Tn, which is AR onto n minus 1. So you have to find the, if Tn is A onto Rn minus 1 and T of 10, the 10 terms, will now be, now I will be given, we will be given the first terms to be minus 8 and the common ratio to be half. So therefore, minus 8 times 1 over 2, so n, which is a 10 minus 1, which is equal to minus 8 times 1 over 2 all raised to power 9. We have minus 8 times 1 over 5, 1, 2. So 8 here 1, 8 here, so to give you 8 in 5, 1, 2, we give you 64. So making minus 1 over 64. So that is the 10 times. So the 10 times of that sequence is minus 1 over 64, because the common ratio is 1 over 2 and the first time is minus 8. And the type of the sequence is GP. So that is where you're able to see the analysis in geometric form, and the T10 is minus 1 over 64.